Kyle O'Reilly making his in-ring debut here in NXT. And quite the test he has. The darkest soul in NXT, Aleister Black. Both men having similar backgrounds, being that they both have mixed martial art backgrounds. So I'm certain that we're going to see that on display. Already seeing it from these kicks. You're seeing some early kicks from these two. The quickness, being able to pace, striking, was going to shoot for a takedown, was Kyle O'Reilly, and blocking it is Aleister Black. And a clean break being enforced due to a rope break. Eddie Arango, the referee of this match. O'Reilly, extremely well trained in the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. However, while Jiu-Jitsu is known for its defensive mechanism, he also has great extensive training, learning in grappling and attack as well. Oh, goes after. Perhaps a submission could be coming through from O'Reilly. Looking for a triangle. His shoulders could end down. Oh, look at this lock. It's caught tight. But quickly is Aleister Black to fight free of it. Not going to bite on that hook whatsoever is Aleister Black, as he goes right after the arm of Kyle O'Reilly. This is a big opportunity for Kyle O'Reilly in his first matchup to take down somebody as tough as Aleister Black. Nice count. It's just a counter for counter. It's the idea of learning, well, I'm trained in this, and so is this person. I'm starting to wonder what kind of match or fight we're actually seeing. We're seeing a bit of jiu-jitsu. We're seeing some Muay Thai. We're seeing a bit of it. One of the things that we saw in the early part were calf kicks. You numb the calf, they can't walk. It's one of the most simple yet effective moves in martial arts. Oh, what sweeps the leg from under him. I thought he was going for an early black mass, but wisely whack and schlacked is Kyle O'Reilly, who gets smacked into the mat, caught off his guard. However, Kyle O'Reilly's facial expression only shows infuriation at getting caught off guard as he goes for a knee and a kip up and a knee right to the chest. Just nailing into the chest of O'Reilly. And we are back on NXT. Up at the top, rolls through. Oh, what a hard kick to the chest of O'Reilly by Black. And only enough for a 2 count. Thought that was going to be enough to put away Kyle O'Reilly in his debut matchup here on NXT. O'Reilly gets sent face first into the top turnbuckle. And here comes the heavy kicks. But to fight back is O'Reilly. Oh, what a boot by Aleister Black. The official, Eddie Arango, giving Aleister Black a nod saying, hey, you got to get out of the corner. Otherwise, I'm going to have to disqualify you. And I don't want to do that. And especially not on O'Reilly's first match in NXT. If there's anybody who doesn't want a disqualification more than Aleister Black, it's certainly Kyle O'Reilly, who doesn't want to win his first match by a technicality. Rolls under, a kick attempt. Kyle O'Reilly getting a nice kick combination here. Nice little sequence there for O'Reilly, who is hammed up and ready to go. And splashing forearm into the corner on Black. And gonna go right after the arm and wrenches it all over his shoulder and slams Black into the mat. Heel hook. Heel hook. He's got that heel hook on Aleister Black. This could be enough. This takes a lot of damage to that ankle, to the heel. It puts so much pressure. And Aleister Black doing everything he can to fight Kyle O'Reilly off of him. Now the question is he going to be able to do so? O'Reilly doing a great job at sticking to his strengths and working on finding the weaknesses of his opponent, Aleister Black, as he drives the Aleister Black shoulder first hard into the mat. Lateral press pinfall there, attempted on Aleister Black, but not quite enough to keep Black down for 3. We're really seeing a nice combo of styles between these two, with these two, as I mentioned, having similar styles. It's making for a very competitive matchup with these two trying to figure out how to outsmart the other. O'Reilly on top of Aleister Black. Black doing everything he can to fight off O'Reilly, creating a tight grip over the neck of O'Reilly, trying to fight O'Reilly over. O'Reilly going for the arm. He's trapping the arm. Trying to get it, but the thing is, Aleister Black is got that arm gripped on tightly. Aleister Black shifting the weight, shoulders down of O'Reilly onto the mat, only enough for 2. Oh, what a back elbow by O'Reilly that knocks down Aleister Black. Perhaps a submission hold attempt, wrapping the legs around the midsection. I would say the waist, but it's more so the midsection. This will reach the mid to upper area of Aleister Black. It'll slow down the breathing, blocking off the airway. The lungs are trapped. The stomach trying to push out air that it can't push out. However, Aleister Black able to break free. These two trade kicks. These two kick as hard as they get. O'Reilly going after the arm of Black, trying to drive the shoulder into the mat. Has a hammerlock. Oh! And a knee to the side of Aleister Black, writhing in pain. The shots to the midsection. Oh, what a sliding shot. That arm was trapped. That was rough for Aleister Black. A really incredible showing for Kyle O'Reilly. We return back to NXT. And before a commercial break, I was saying how well Kyle O'Reilly is doing in this matchup. Looking incredibly impressive. What a debut. Extremely impressive. Win or loss for Kyle O'Reilly. Certainly making his presence known, making an impact in NXT. However, it would be better for Kyle O'Reilly if he is somehow able to manage to seal the deal on Aleister Black. And that statement, while it sounds simple, is easier said than done, as Aleister Black gets a knee right onto the chest of Kyle O'Reilly, driving the forearm over the face for added pressure on the pinfall. Not enough to keep Kyle O'Reilly down. O'Reilly pulling himself up, driving the arm of Aleister Black on the apron. Well, rather on the top rope, should I say. Ringing that arm up. And now a hammerlock and a snapmare. Look at this top over wrist lock with the elbow leaning up. The pressure is being put down. The neck is taking pressure because the pressure leans the arm back on the neck, pushing the neck forward. However, Aleister Black is doing a great job was doing a great job at trying to pull himself up. I really have a great way of speaking too soon, don't I? As Kyle O'Reilly's got a nice submission lock here, putting pressure on the lower back. It's almost from a arm trap to a Cobra clutch. The grip temporarily broken. And a front chancery. O'Reilly trying to take it down on, oh, what a boot. A turnaround, but oh, that one takes down O'Reilly, and another kick. Looking absolutely devastating. And just hammers away, springs up. Nice moonsault. Could be enough to put away O'Reilly, who kicks out at 2.5. And Aleister Black is ready. Black is fired up. Ready to take his shot at Kyle O'Reilly. Leans him up for the final blow. Instead, O'Reilly tweaking the ankle. Aleister Black trying to fight off O'Reilly, who's got that ankle picked. The knee to the arm. Springs up once more, but sweeps the back of the leg. The back of the quad. Oh, what a kick to forearm. A devastating combo that nearly puts away Aleister Black. What a trade of combinations. These two have been so hard-hitting since the get-go. Let's get another look at this. The boot to the back of the head and follows it up with a nasty forearm. That was just this close to putting away Aleister Black. But the problem is, close and winning are not the same thing. Trying to get a suplex on Aleister Black. Aleister Black doing everything he can to block the submission, or rather block the suplex, should I say. Kyle O'Reilly with the front headlock. Look at where that other arm is. You saw where it was. It was putting pressure, pushing it down into the hold. O'Reilly measuring up. Went for another kick. Blocked. Boot. And a boot from O'Reilly to trade. And both men with a boot. And now holding each other by the back just to stay up. Now Black comes in with a combo. Oh, duck that. And the knee catches the jaw of Aleister Black, who stumbles. And O'Reilly looks to put it away. There's a kick to the back of the head. Discus. Black Mass. Good night. Thanks for coming, Kyle O'Reilly. Aleister Black picks up the win. In the end, Black Mass puts away Kyle O'Reilly, but you can't say it without saying that Kyle O'Reilly had one hell of an impressive debut here on NXT. You cannot take anything away from Kyle O'Reilly. Props where props are due, but Aleister Black is victorious.